Hi everybody, Jack here at Solar Surge, here at the RE Plus Solar Convention at Las Vegas. And here today I'm joined with Cam, the Director of Product over at Q.Cell. Cam, thanks for joining me.
Nice to join you.
And here behind me today I have the Q.Cell Q.Home Call product. Cam, why don't you kind of tell me about this product and what we are able to offer?
Absolutely. This is a complete system from Q.Cells. So, at a high level, what we're offering here is a full ecosystem of everything related to power generation, to power conversion and storage. So this would include, for example, a Q.Cell module, right? And that would feed into this particular inverter, and then the battery system, and then a hub that then connects to load panels and to your home. So it's a complete system solution from Q.Cells.
And Cam, one interesting thing about this product is the stackable design that we're able to offer. So why don't you kind of break down for the viewers what the individual stacks consist of and what a homeowner might be able to do as far as the design is concerned?
Great, thank you. So this system, as you just pointed out, it's a modular system. And what we have on top here is the inverter, and this comes in two flavors, a 3.8 kilowatt or a 7.6 kilowatt inverter. And then down here you see battery modules. This is 4 battery modules here, and this is the battery management system. So this is a scalable system. You could have a minimum of 2 modules, up to 4 modules. That would be from 10 kilowatt hours to 20 kilowatt hours. So you could do 10, 15, or 20 kilowatt hour storage. That's a second component. And then this is called the hub. It's sometimes referred to as the backup interface, but this is the interface that connects to the outside utility, to the load panel, and this would then allow up to 4 of these systems to come into here, so you could actually go up to 80 kilowatt hours, and the 30 kilowatt power.
Well, that's really interesting to hear. And Cam, one thing that we have found working with homeowners specifically is that oftentimes they might be unsure of how much storage they need. So if per se we want to work, if per se a homeowner wants to maybe start off with 2 battery modules and then see if they need extra storage in the future, what might the ease of install be as far as the upgrade is concerned for adding 2 additional battery modules to the unit?
That's a good question. So the system is designed to basically add a battery, in the future. That is technically feasible, it's possible. Obviously the installer, the homeowner would need to take into account the placement of this system and make sure there is enough room to grow and to be able to add a battery module. You would basically take off the inverter, the BMS, the battery management system, and install a battery module and then put it back together, update the firmware and things like that. But it is feasible. But I would say that, when you get involved with Q.Cells, one of our application engineers will review your application and take a look at the load sizing and help determine upfront what would be the right choice in terms of the battery capacity. You could do a study based on your load consumption, and it's always best to install upfront what you need. We can help with that, but at the end, a battery can be added.
And Cam, as far as where a homeowner might be able to put this battery in the house, I know for a long time, and in the past specifically, there were safety concerns as far as, per se, putting a battery module in your garage or even a place such as your basement. So what kind of a battery chemistry are we working with the Q.Cell? And with that chemistry, what might the advantages be, and where could a homeowner possibly place the battery within their residence?
Just a quick word from our sponsor, Savant Power, and the Savant Energy Management System. If you're considering an investment in a solar plus storage system, then you're going to want to have maximum visibility and control of how much energy you're harvesting, how much energy you're storing, and how that energy is being distributed within the home. The new Savant Power system allows you to dynamically control which circuits are on and which circuits are off depending on battery state of charge, allowing you to extend your battery running time during a blackout. The system also includes an integrated electric vehicle charger, allowing you to charge directly from solar or from the grid, or a combination of both. So if you'd like to learn more information, you can visit the Savant Power website or click the link in the description below so that you can get in touch with an installer right away.
Yeah, so this system, first of all, is very simple to install. It's got certifications. You asked about battery chemistry. It's LFP chemistry, which is lithium iron phosphate. That particular chemistry is well recognized to be a very safe choice. And then from a certification standpoint, the system battery has a UL 9540 certification and UL 9540A testing report. And that's a test that's done for testing thermal runaway. And this system has passed that. We have a UL report with that. From an application standpoint, this system could be installed indoors or outdoors. It could be wall mounted or floor mounted. So there's a lot of configurability there.
Well, that's really exciting news to hear, Cam. I know one thing that a homeowner might glance over sometimes is the ease of install, but from an installer's perspective and a sales perspective, a lot of times the installers are able to carry over a better price for the product if that product is easier to install. And then additionally, they're typically able to install that battery quicker to prevent delayed installations, which is again all to the homeowner's benefit. So one thing additionally that we have found with these batteries nowadays is that the homeowners have invested a lot of interest into the application. So what might a homeowner be able to do with inside of that application? Maybe specifically a homeowner who's looking to rate shave, who's looking to discharge the power when their utility company might be charging them a higher rate, or maybe another homeowner who's looking into having the storage conserved and stored away in the event that a prolonged outage happens to occur.
Good questions. A couple of questions there. One of them is in terms of the installation time. It's very quick because this is a modular system. Lego blocks that plug into each other. That's exactly how this system is designed. So this battery module plugs into the one that's beneath it, and then the BMS and the inverter plug in. And essentially there's no wiring needed between the battery modules until you get to the top. There's just 3 wires there, you connect to the inverter. So it's not only just modular from an installation standpoint, but the installer is also saving time with the wiring. And that's the time saving. From a homeowner standpoint, there's a mobile app on a smartphone. We call it, it's Q.Home Core app. And that particular app allows you to adjust the settings, what different configurations you might be using this in, or looking at energy production, or looking at, status of the health of the system. Now, in terms of configuration, this system allows you to have either just a PV-only application where you just have the inverter, or you could add the batteries to do grid support, or you could add a hub to do a complete backup system. And that allows you to support, for example, in California, NEM 3.0, where homeowners want to leverage the incentives from the utilities for energy production, what they're getting paid, right? So this system has the ability to program different set points to optimize that. What are you exporting? What are you importing? When are you storing the energy? And when are you using the energy? So all of that features is built into the mobile app that the homeowner has access to do settings. And, the installer also can do that when they're commissioning. They use the same app for commissioning. So that particular app gives you complete functionality control into the system.
And Cam, I know we kind of started to talk about the product real quick, but I think it wouldn't be without mentioning the Q.Cell name as a whole. For a long time, Q.Cell has been one of the most popular, if not the most popular, residential solar panels on the market. So what might the benefit be for a homeowner who would be looking into investing in the Q.Cell brand, maybe as opposed to another manufacturer out there on the market?
Great question. The Q.Cells brand, as you said, is a very reputable brand, very well recognized in not just residential, but also C&I, commercial, or utility space. But it's a well-known fact that 1 out of every 3 homes probably has a Q.Cells module. So it's a significant portion of the U.S. market. But Q.Cells is committed to the North American market, as I'm sure you've heard recently. Investments we're making in domestic manufacturing. For example, polysilicon to ingots to wafers and complete modules to be manufactured in a sustainable way in the United States. And we're building those factories along with R&D centers where we're developing systems like this, where we're qualifying energy storage systems or modules and launching those into the market. So the bankability of Q.Cells is well established, and homeowners will have that peace of mind knowing that this is a company that will be around and is committed to the North American market in terms of not just bringing a product to the market, but actually developing the product and manufacturing the product and then supporting the product, because homeowner is looking for these systems to work for the next 25 years, so they need a partner that's going to be around to support them.
And I think those are all really important points to mention on. Again, going solar is a 25 to 50-year partnership, and so to be able to work with a company who's not only established themselves here in the United States as a dominant manufacturer in the game, but also somebody who's committed to this industry is certainly something we're happy to hear. Again, today I met with Cam here over at Q.Cells. We're joined here at the RE Plus Solar Convention in Las Vegas, and we'll see you guys next time.
All right, I hope you're getting some great value from today's video content. Now, if you would like to have your product or your business or technology featured on the Solar Surge channel, feel free to reach out to us at the link below so you can set up a call with our media team to talk about your marketing goals and how Solar Surge can help you get there. Solar Surge is the leading online community in the U.S. residential solar and energy storage space. And so if you'd like to get your product, business, or technology in front of our audience, we can help you do that. Again, feel free to reach out to our media team at the link below or email media@solarsurge.net.